It's Friday again. I wish I had taken this video yesterday and had this one uploaded this morning. That way I could tell you with certainty that I will upload a video every Friday morning. But I've been pretty tired. I didn't get to it yesterday. I went to bed at 8:30 last night. But I woke up at 5:30 this morning because I had to teach at 7, and part of the reason I'm so tired, or maybe a lot of the reason that I'm so tired, is because I had a pretty extreme detox this Wednesday. My two roommates, Sarah and Jax, and we went to a day spa. The kind of spa that has a heated salt room and a heated stone room and a heated sand room and a heated charcoal room, and then they have an Arctic room, like a chill, I think it was like 50 degrees, something like that. And the other rooms ranged from like 90 to 150 degrees. So that was really nice to be in warmth. I think my favorite room, I really liked the salt room. I liked feeling the salt under my feet, the like crunch. It was like pretty big grains of salt, and it was like a salt floor, but then it was covered with like a canvas, like a like a canvas fabric, so there wasn't like salt everywhere. It was just under you, and the heat has an effect. I'm using my hands a lot, but you can't tell, so I'm going to lower it just a degree. So the point of all those different rooms with all those different elements in them and the heat is that they're detoxifying, which I can tell they were. Because I feel like I'm detoxifying. I feel like things got moved around chemically on a cellular level within me, and that's still having an effect on me. It's been 2 days. That was Wednesday, the first half of Wednesday, and it's now Friday night. So my body is still responding to that, and because I did have work to do on Wednesday night and Thursday and Friday. Even though I've been going to bed early, I feel like I should have really taken at least the rest of the day off, and mentally and physically to just rest and just be after the spa. But super glad that I went, and it was a really nice experience, and I'm glad that I went with my two roommates for the first time. And I'd been thinking about going alone, but I didn't. I went with my roommates, and I'm glad I did. Sarah had been to that spa before, so she sort of showed us the ropes. Because there's a whole process. Like I explained to you about the dry rooms, but they also have the other half of the spa, which is pools, 4 different pools. A cool temperature pool, a 90-degree pool, a 97-degree pool, and a 120-degree pool, or something like that, over 100 degrees. And they had a dry heat room, like a dry sauna, which was all wood, like cedar, I don't know what kind of wood it was, and then a steam room. It was like being in a hot cloud. It was like you could barely see your hand. Like it was steamy. You could feel the moisture in your nose. It was hot too. Hot. I feel like it's possible that that's the room that had the biggest effect, the biggest impact on my cells and chemistry or whatever. So, point is, I've been tired. It's 6:50 p.m. right now on a Friday, and I just want to chill. I just want to read. I just want to lay in bed and hold my cat. And yeah. So tomorrow's going to be a big day. You know that I work at a dance studio called Presence. And we're having a sort of open house, kind of like a, a fair. We're calling it a day of presence. And it's basically, we offer like, I don't know, 11 different classes throughout the week that are regular ongoing classes. And then on top of that, we do the occasional workshop or concert, or there's a couple things that happen that are once a month kind of events, like the ballroom dance night and the tango night. But a lot of the weekly classes that we have going on are pretty new. One of them, in fact, hasn't even started, and it won't start until, what's today? Today's the 13th, so our newest class will start this Tuesday. And so the point of this event that's happening tomorrow is that, well, the format of it is about 6 of our teachers, about 6 of the people who rent the studio, who rent the space to teach their own classes, are going to teach mini classes. So a 30-minute introductory kind of class. So we're scheduling all these different teachers to teach 30-minute classes starting early in the morning and going until 2:30 p.m. So it'll be a 30-minute class, a 15-minute break, a 30-minute class, a 15-minute break. And that way, the idea is that people will get to, people who haven't been to these classes before will get to try a bunch of classes, like West African dance is the one I think I'm most excited about tomorrow. I don't think I've ever danced in an African style, and I'm expecting, I believe there's going to be live drummers, real authentic African drummers, and it sounds really nice in the studio, and it'll feel really good. And then another reason why this Day of Presence event is so valuable is because some of the classes have names that just from hearing the name of the class you wouldn't really be sure what you're getting yourself into. Like there's one class called Nia. There's a Nia class, and there's a description on our website, but even with the description I feel like dance is something you sort of have to experience yourself to understand the different styles, and so you'll be able to, if you're curious about Nia, you'll be able to see what that actually looks like. And if you're curious about contact improv or open floor or fire belly fusion, so those are the classes that are going to happen tomorrow, and I'm going to be there for all of it. I was already planning on going for a couple of the classes just for fun for myself, because I like to dance and I haven't been to these classes before, and I want to figure out which ones I want to do during the week when they normally hold classes. But since I work at the studio, I'm actually going to get paid to be there the whole time. So I'm going to be there an extra couple hours more than I was expecting, but I'm going to get paid to dance and to be the representative of the studio, making sure that everything runs smoothly and that all the students and all the teachers get their questions answered and things like that. So that'll be good. That's my day tomorrow. That's part of my day tomorrow. After that, I'm going to come home and cook and cook and cook and cook, and you can tell I'm kind of excited about that. Last Saturday, so almost a week ago, I spent 4 hours, maybe 4.5 hours, the middle chunk of my day, looking at what food I already had in my cupboard and in my fridge, and then finding recipes that use those ingredients, and going to the store and getting whatever I was missing, and then cooking a few different meals, a few different things, and then cleaning that up and storing it. So the idea is that I would have enough food for the whole week, and I wouldn't have to worry about what's for breakfast, what's for lunch, what's for dinner, what's for breakfast, what's for lunch, what's for dinner, because I do eat 3 meals a day, and my schedule is from day to day sort of inconsistent. Like, my day on Monday looks different than my day on Tuesday, looks different than my day on Wednesday, and so convenience is important to me. Sometimes I have 1 hour at home before I have to go do something else, and that's not really enough time for me to breathe and cook and eat and clean and get ready for the next thing. So now that I've done that, now that I've cooked for a whole week, it's been really nice and super convenient. I get home, I turn on the stove, and I scoop some of my food into the pan, and I heat it up, and I go say hi to my cat, and then I eat, and then I'm done. So that's been really nice, and it's been healthy food. So I'll tell you what I made last Saturday. Last Saturday I roasted this. No, that was a different day. Okay, I roasted garbanzo beans. I roasted chickpeas. I roasted them in the oven, and then when they were done, I seasoned them with a little bit of salt and just like a seasoning mix. Like, it's called Spike, the seasoning mix. It's like a salt-free whatever. And then I made a breakfast casserole. So I did hash browns at the bottom of the glassware, hash browns, and then mixed veggies, like frozen mixed veggies, like peas and carrots, I guess is what it was. Yeah, peas and carrots. And I put that in the oven until that was almost completely cooked, until the potatoes started to be less white, to get a little bit of color. And so when that was almost thoroughly cooked, then I beat together a dozen of eggs, and I poured the egg on top of the hash brown vegetable mix with a little bit of salt and pepper. And I finished cooking that, and that was really good. It was really nice to wake up in the morning and cut myself kind of like an egg pie, like a quiche or a frittata is what it was. So I just cut myself a slice and put it on the stove and went to do my makeup and then ate my food. And it was actually really yummy. I said actually as if I was surprised, but no, it was good. And then what else did I cook? So the garbanzo beans, the breakfast casserole. I made a spaghetti squash. I made a spaghetti squash with a creamy marinara sauce. I say creamy, but it was vegan, so the creamy was actually because of tofu. I found this recipe that like mixes tofu with nutritional yeast and oregano and I think basil, maybe just oregano, and lemon juice. Did I say that already? And then marinara. So all of that mixed together on top of the spaghetti squash. So that was another thing. And then I made a pumpkin soup, which was really good. It had coconut cream in it, coconut milk, coconut cream, and scallions and garlic and chicken broth. And I don't remember if there was anything else in it. Pumpkin, obviously. Roasted pumpkin. So that was really yummy. That was good. I would make that again. The spaghetti squash, I don't know if I would make that again. I got kind of tired of it. But then again, I think I used too much lemon and not enough tofu. So maybe next time I'll do that differently. And then the other thing, last Saturday was Missy's Halloween party, and I offered to bring something, so I made Rice Krispie treats. I made Rice Krispie treats last Saturday. Those were really good. Yeah, I like those. And I also made this kachari. Kachari is, well, I don't know if you can call it kachari because I didn't season it with curry, but it was basically organic brown jasmine rice and a mix of lentils. It's like the fall blend of split lentils and diced up roasted butternut squash, all mixed together. I don't even know if I put salt in it, but it's so satisfying. Just the rice and beans and the sweet vegetable, the butternut squash. It's really surprisingly satisfying. I actually just had the last of it right now before I took this video. And I love that I've been eating well this week. And I guess I haven't had a lot of meat. I've been having eggs in the morning and a protein shake also. But I can't remember when the last time I had meat was. And I'm not concerned about not getting enough protein because I've been having eggs and because I've been having a protein shake and because I've been having beans. Yeah. So I just made I just went through my cupboard and my fridge again today, and I went through my recipe book, and I decided what I'm going to make tomorrow after I get home from all that dancing. I'm going to make a turkey chili mixed with pasta, spaghetti, and kale. I'm going to make burritos. Rice, black beans, kale, salsa, radish, corn, either radish or onion, probably onion, maybe radish, we'll see. And then I have a package of barbecue ribs from Trader Joe's, which I've had before, and they're really good. I just need to heat them up. So I'm going to make a lemon sesame kale salad to go on the side of that. Oh, and I'm going to make black bean brownies. Did you know you could do that? Black bean brownies. Yeah, protein brownies. Flourless, gluten-free. You can even make them vegan if you use bananas instead of egg. Yeah, I've made them before. They're pretty good. You just have to eat them kind of quickly because the last time I made them, they started going bad, like getting moldy after a while. But I think I can eat them a little faster this time. Black bean brownies. Yeah, so I talked about food, cooking, I talked about dance tomorrow. After I'm done doing all that cooking, then I'm going to go to a free show at Western, the university. They're going to have a show called New Music, New Dance, so I'm hoping it's through the dance department, because Western's dance department, I've seen them before, and they are amazing. Really, really good. I like going to their shows, so I hope it's through the dance major. If not, oh well. it might be good, or it might be entertaining for a little while. And I'm guessing my other assumption is that because it's called New Music, New Dance, that it'll be totally original choreography, which I expected already. But I also expect it to be original music. So maybe songs that students at Western have been composing throughout the quarter. Yeah. So, anything else I want to tell you about my week? Yeah, I'm sure I could come up with a couple other things, but nothing that has stood out enough, and I think I've talked long enough about food and dance, and you're probably running out of time. So thanks for listening, and call me whenever, and I love you, and I hope you have a really awesome rest of your week.